Hello everyone, as you all know, new update means new premium tanks, and today we are about to review the two new upcoming premiums that should be implemented, maybe I think next Friday, not this one, but truly next Friday. It's the Object 252U, as you can see right there on the screen, and the AMX M4 FL10 that you are gonna see after. The first one you want to take a look at is the Object 252U, which is a Russian tier 8 premium tank. Why do you want to take a look? Because this tank is simply amazing in World of Tanks PC. I don't know yet if it's gonna be balanced in World of Tanks Blitz, but clearly on World of Tanks PC it's not balanced at all. You have a great mobility, a really great armor, a great gun. The only thing you lack of is the accuracy, because as you all know, Russian tanks means no accuracy, especially for heavies. Okay, so for the characteristics of the Object 252U, let's do it really quickly. I'm gonna highlight to you why this tank is gonna be OP. That's gonna take a second. I base my opinion on the fully equipped Object 252U, by the way. So the first thing that shocked me is the penetration. 242mm of penetration is just great, with 285 with the APCR. Basically, this tank will not struggle to penetrate his opponents. And a really good penetration with HEs as well, 73. It's really nice for a heavy. It has the best penetration with HE at tier 8 for a heavy, as you can see right there. So that's really nice. But concerning the average damage, I don't think it's gonna be 525. Maybe it could be, but definitely if they do that, it's gonna be one of the OPest tank ever made, so I don't think we're gonna see it. I think that's a bug from Bliz anger. That's why I think its alpha damage is gonna be the same for all 122mm, which is 400. So, nice thing also to notice is the device and crew damage per shot, which is the best. Clearly, it's the best of its kind, because as you can see, you will have pretty much one chance out of 2 every time you shoot at a tank to be able to either destroy a device or a crew in its tank, and that's really nice. Concerning the reload time, it's also OP, because as you can see, you have 11 seconds of reload. 11 seconds of reload, it's better than the IS-5 for... you have a 1 second gain, especially concerning the IS-5 or the 112, which are tanks that are reloading in 11.9 seconds. Here, you're gonna reload in 1 second. So that's definitely a really nice gain from the Object 252U, because you are gonna reload faster. Next, the mobility. As you can see, I'm not talking about the accuracy, which is shit, because I told you that it's a Russian tank, so basically when you have a Russian tank you don't have an accuracy, even if you have the Stalinium with you, which is going to help, I guarantee you that. But what is really important for me is this, the mobility. Here, I think it's a bug as well. As you can see, the traverse speed. The traverse speed, I think, is upside down, which means on it's 25 degrees on hard terrain and 38 degrees on soft terrain. But if that's the case, if this tank has 38.10 degrees per second for the traverse speed, it's gonna have a crazy mobility. And now let's talk about the last thing I wanted to talk about concerning the tank, the armor. The armor is crazy. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 425mm of armor, and it can go up to 4050mm. Really, frontal, guys, frontal armor. Look at that. Look at how OP it is. It's really great. And even if you have the weak spot, as usually the lower part of the hull, it's not really gonna be a problem, because you can still hide it. The tank is also have a slow profile, which means it should have a good camo for a heavy. It's still gonna be a bad camo, but at least it's gonna be better than most of heavies. If you take a look at the turret, same. It's nearly impenetrable. You have so much armor. You're gonna be impenetrable on the turret, except if they shoot at the cupolas. But it's going to be really hard to penetrate them, because as you can see, they are nearly flat. They really have a low profile. They are not the same as the one you have on the IS-6, for example. Also, if we take a closer look at the side armor, it's definitely gonna be OP because you have spaced armor, and you will have an armor going up to 250 millimeters, but for this small part here, it's more than 1000 millimeters of armor. Man, that's gonna be great, OP, great. I like it. I like where this is going. And for the back, of course, you're gonna penetrate it easily. So definitely, this tank is gonna have a great armor. So if we sum up the characteristics, I would say this tank is gonna have a crazy gun, it's gonna have a crazy armor, and it's gonna have a crazy mobility. So that's definitely a tank you are looking forward to. What you are seeing right now is the M4 FL10 Sherman. What is that? It's a mix between an American Sherman hull and an AMX-30 turret. Basically, it's gonna be in the hybrid nation. It's not gonna be either American or French. It's gonna be hybrid. So we are gonna take a look at the characteristics, and don't forget, it's a tier 7 medium tank. So, concerning the AMX M4 FL10, as you can see, I'm gonna review it fully equipped to see how it goes in battle when you have it fully upgraded. The first thing that shook me off is the penetration. The penetration is really low, 155 millimeters. That's definitely not the best penetration at tier 7, but when you go for the APCR, which are the gold shells, you go up to 270 millimeters. So basically, you'll not struggle penetrating any tier 8 tanks. Maybe the VK 101P maybe, but not the rest. Also, the second thing that marked me is the fact that it has a magazine. 12 seconds of reload for the magazine for 3 shells, with an average damage of 200 per shot. Sorry, when I put the AP. 200 per shot with these, so you basically have the same gun as the AMX-3090, which is quite nice to know that you have a tier 8 gun but at the tier 7. Really great as well. Well, the shell reload time is quite amazing, 1.7 seconds. It means you will be able to put 600 damage in less than 4 seconds when you burst your whole magazine, and that's really crazy. And you will not struggle with the accuracy like the Object 252 you will, because as you can see, your base aim time is the best of all the mediums, 1.4 seconds. That's even better than the T-34-3. And the dispersion, man, 0.32, that's gonna do the trick as well. Really, this tank is gonna be a great sniper. After, if we take a look at the mobility, the tank is really light, which means you will go really fast. As you can see, 48 kilometers per hour. With backward, you will go around 80. So that's really nice. That's really a great mobility. And also the traverse speed, man. The traverse speed, look at that, 73.63 degrees per second on soft terrain. It's reversed here. That's the problem. It's reversed. So you're gonna take this in consideration, but it's gonna be the 73 degrees per second, man, that's crazy. And to finish, if we take a look at the armor, of course, if you have mobility and a great gun, you don't have armor, and that's exactly the case. You are gonna get wrecked by nearly everything that is gonna touch you. As you can see, you are not even gonna be able to bounce HE shells, so definitely that's not a tank you want to play in the first line. So, if we sum up the characteristics, I could say it has a great gun, it has a great mobility, but it has no armor. Hope you enjoyed this quick presentation. Don't forget that every statistics I just gave you is subject to change, as the tank are not released yet. And don't forget, you're not here to be better, but to be the best. Pantoufleee over.